계획임을 거우하네노 계약구하마 오마이 가이부
Aloha! This morning's scripture reading comes from Psalm 130, verse 5. Here begins the reading. I wait for the Lord, my whole being waits, and in his word I put my hope. Here ends the reading.
Mai kupuke o halelu, makuna ho'okahi haneli kanakolu, pauku e 5. Ke kakali ne au. Ke kakali ne ko uuhane ia Yehova. A ke ho'olana ne au makana o lelo.
Hey everyone, hope you're doing the best that you can be. I wanted to say mahalo to everyone who helped to make this virtual time possible today. As I was pondering about things to share, I found myself coming back to the hope that this pandemic ends soon and we can go back to life as we knew it. Don't you feel the same way? The most revealing thing right now is the loss of freedom. Like to go where we want, to gather with as many people as we like, or with whom we want. We've lost the ability to be with our dorm friends. We've lost the ability to go to the store without being afraid of catching the virus. Or what about the loss of people's jobs right now? What about the painful loss of not performing your class songs at song contest? The more difficult loss is the sense of certainty in our lives. We all have our hopes about this pandemic, but no one is certain how long we need to shelter in place. We have to wait and see. And I don't like that. I don't like waiting. And just because we have a lot of experience with that doesn't make us good at it. To help keep my sanity when I'm not doing video meetings or video conference doing planning work, I've been doing some readings. And one of my favorite writers is Ernest Hemingway. I like his writing because of the devices that he chooses. The plot is simple, yet complex and straightforward. He wrote short stories with rich imagery like The Old Man and the Sea, an English class standard of long ago. Waiting was one of Ernest Hemingway's favorite themes. He would typically place a character under stressful conditions and would wait and see what happens. Hemingway's hypothesis was that waiting doesn't break us. Waiting defines and reveals us. And I think he's right about that. So what has waiting revealed about us in these challenging times? What have we seen about our lives these past weeks? What have you seen in your family or in your community? Some of it has been difficult. Take the other week. I saw the unpleasantness of an elderly man who was outside waiting his turn to enter the bank. a younger man approached the same door who obviously didn't know the restrictions of entering until that elderly man gave him a stern look. "Hey, wait in line and keep your 6 feet distance away from me." Wow. Or have you noticed, while there are hardly any cars on the roadways, people seem to be driving recklessly and always in a rush? Or the visitors who keep coming to our islands with no accommodations for lodging, who risk being labeled co-deviates. Co-deviates. What about those who cannot shelter in safe homes? You know, there are untold stories of random acts of kindness taking place all over our communities. Things about the human spirit of caring, of aloha and ma'alama. We see the heroic acts of healthcare workers who put their own lives at risk to save the lives of others. Or of the first responders who answer the call to help unfailingly. What about those about our ohana who take up the call to feed our needy, our kupuna in communities across our islands? And what about you? What's being revealed about your life during these weeks of wait? Have you discovered that you are kinder? Or you have much more empathy than you even thought? Or perhaps you're discovering there's a part of you that you tried to run away from, or something that you don't like. Now that you've sheltered in place, you find yourself less distracted, confronting aspects of your life that you're not fond of. And if that's true, the season of Easter is that reminder that you can bring all of that and leave that with the Lord. It's time to leave our shortcomings with Him. We leave to Him all of the good as well as the bad, our laments and our hopes. Then we wait and see. There's an olelo noeau that comes to mind. A ohe hua o ka maia I ka la ho'okahi. Bananas don't fruit in a single day. The word that comes to mind is ahonui, or patience. And can you imagine the mai'a or bananas growing? Mai'a does not fruit in a day. There's a growth process. When you plant the banana, you have to have faith, a sincere belief that the banana is going to grow. We nourish and watch the fruit to bear. And even when you see the fruit, it takes time before it ripens and is ready to eat. Sometimes in our goals and aspirations, it takes longer than expected. Or we have to change our path to reach our goals. Remember the word ahonui, or patience, as we journey along, especially in these challenging times of learning to be together without actually being together. The psalmist says, I wait for the Lord. My whole being waits. And in His word, I put my hope. Aloha. Bye-bye.